Hello, I'm glad you're here. I'm NatsMan, and I'm reading the Bible from the beginning to the end, from Genesis to Revelations. Please join me in this journey and make God's Word a part of your everyday life. This is video number 71, and today we're reading from the book of Deuteronomy, starting in chapter 33. Deuteronomy chapter 33. This is the blessing with which Moses, the man of God, blessed the children of Israel before his death. He said, "The Lord came from Sinai and rose from Seir to them. He shone from Mount Paran. He came from the 10,000 of holy ones. At his right hand was a fiery law for them. Yes, he loves the people. All his saints are in your hand. They sat down at your feet. Each receives your words. Moses commanded us a law, an inheritance from the assembly of Jacob. He was king in Jeshurun when the heads of the people were gathered, all the tribes of Israel together. Let Reuben live and not die, nor let his men be few. This is for Judah, he said. Hear, Lord, the voice of Judah. Bring him to his people. With his hands he contended for himself. You shall be a help against his adversaries. About Levi he said, Your Thummim and your Urim are with your godly one, whom you proved at Massah, and with whom you contended at the waters of Meribah. He said of his father and of his mother, I have not seen him. He didn't acknowledge his brothers, nor did he know his own children, for they have observed your word and kept your covenant. They shall teach Jacob your ordinances and Israel your law. They shall put incense before you and whole burnt offering on your altar. Lord, bless his skills, accept the works of his hands. Strike through the hips of those who rise up against him, of those who hate him, that they not rise again. About Benjamin he said, The beloved of the Lord will dwell in safety by him. He covers him all day long. He dwells between his shoulders. About Joseph he said, His land is blessed by the Lord, for the precious things of the heavens, for the dew, for the deep that couches beneath, for the precious things of the fruits of the sun, for the precious things that the moon can yield, for the best things of the ancient mountains, for the precious things of the everlasting hills, for the precious things of the earth and its fullness, the goodwill of him who lived in the bush. Let him come on the head of Joseph, on the crown of the head of him who was separated from his brothers. Majesty belongs to the firstborn of his herd. His horns are the horns of a wild ox. With them he will push all the peoples to the ends of the earth. They are the 10,000s of Ephraim. They are the thousands of Manasseh. About Zebulun he said, Rejoice, Zebulun, in your going out, and Issachar in your tents. They will call the peoples to the mountain. There they will offer sacrifices of righteousness, for they will draw out the abundance of the seas and the hidden treasures of the sand. About Gad he said, He who enlarges Gad is blessed. He dwells as a lioness and tears the arm and the crown of the head. He provided the first part of himself, for the lawgiver's portion was reserved for him. He came with the heads of the people. He executed the righteousness of the Lord, his ordinances with Israel. About Dan he said, Dan is a lion's cub that leaps out of Bashan. About Naphtali he said, Naphtali, satisfied with favor, full of the Lord's blessing, possesses the west and the south. About Asher he said, Asher is blessed with children. Let him be acceptable to his brothers. Let him dip his foot in oil. Your bars will be iron and bronze. As your days, so your strength will be. There is no one like God, Jeshurun, who rides on the heavens for your help in his excellency on the skies. The eternal God is your dwelling place. Underneath are the everlasting arms. He thrust out the enemy from before you and said, destroy. Israel dwells in safety, the fountain of Jacob alone, in the land of grain and new wine. Yes, his heavens drop down dew. You are happy, Israel. Who is like you, a people saved by the Lord, the shield of your help, the sword of your excellency? Your enemies will submit themselves to you. You will tread on their high places. That's Deuteronomy 33. Now 34. Moses went up from the plains of Moab to Mount Nebo, to the top of Pisgah. There, that is opposite Jericho. The Lord showed him all the land of Gilead to Dan, and all Naphtali, and the land of Ephraim and Manasseh, and all the land of Judah to the western sea, and the south, and the plain of the valley of Jericho, the city of palm trees, to Zor. The Lord said to him, This is the land which I swore to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, saying, I will give it to your offspring. I have caused you to see it with your eyes, but you shall not go over there. So Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab, according to the Lord's word. He buried him in the valley in the land of Moab, opposite Beth Peor, but no man knows where his tomb is to this day. Moses was 120 years old when he died. His eye was not dim, nor his strength gone. The children of Israel wept for Moses in the plains of Moab 30 days, until the days of weeping in the mourning for Moses were ended. Joshua, the son of Nun, was full of the spirit of wisdom, for Moses had laid his hands on him. The children of Israel listened to him and did as the Lord commanded Moses. Since then there has not arisen a prophet in Israel like Moses, whom the Lord knew face to face. In all the signs and the wonders which the Lord sent him to do in the land of Egypt, to Pharaoh and to all his servants, and to all his land, and in all the mighty hand, and in all the awesome deeds which Moses did in the sight of all Israel. That was Deuteronomy 34 and the end of Deuteronomy. We will end this video here. That was the book of Deuteronomy. Actually, the end of the book of Deuteronomy, chapters 33 and 34 on video number 71. I'd like to thank you for joining me in this project, this endeavor to read the entire Bible. I hope you enjoy listening it as much as I enjoy reading it. Please feel free to comment if you'd like, and also please subscribe and give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I hope you come back for the next video, and until then, thank you. I hope you have a blessed day. I'm NatsMan, and I'm out.